Greetings from the New York Bureau, Mooks. I can't wait to pour some love all over you, Stephanie. All over the place.
That is, wow.
Bring a tarp, baby. Bring a tarp.
Yes.
There's going to be so much love.
People have been saying, by the way, on Twitter, you look, I don't know, 12. I don't know what's going on with you. I don't know if it's Genucel and you're typing Stephanie in the box, or you're just rejuvenated by the thought of Trump going to jail. What is it?
You know what? It's a couple things. Number one, it's watching all the fascists around the world have a really bad week. Whether you're the ruling class in Iran with this incredible revolution we're seeing led by women, whether you're Donald Trump having an extremely bad week, whether you're J.R. Majeski. Oh boy, has that been just so good for my soul. But really, it's watching Vladimir Putin's entire political career mysteriously fall from a great height. Yeah. That's got to be it for me. Yeah. It's just insane watching this man unravel.
Yes, while his puppet here in the United States is having a bad week. And apparently Tish James does have to slap a bitch, and she did.
She did, yeah.
Oh, Letitia's had it up to here. Let me tell you. We've gone from bye Felicia to hi Letitia. It is an amazing time. And can you imagine everyone wanting to see Donald Trump go to jail? I'm telling you, she wants to stop him from ever being able to practice real estate in New York again. That's worse for him than prison. Yeah. That's what you want to see.
Yeah, we're so excited. Richard in Chicago has got to say hello to you first before tomorrow night. Hello, Richard.
Uh-oh.
Hello, Richard.
Hi. I'm on the air. Oh my God, that was like out of nowhere. Hi. What great Schadenfreude we got going on this week, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not just with Trump, with Alex Jones. I don't know if you've been catching any of that.
Uh-huh. Yes.
You can get to Alex Jones. Yeah. Boy, he's by Alex Jones standards.
Yeah.
He is fighting with his own lawyers constantly. His lawyer keeps trying to get him to stop talking.
Yeah. Well, Trump's lawyer keeps trying to get him to stop talking as well. Yes. Oh, what's that, John? Yes, I'd love to play some Alex Jones for you.
Please.
You have families in this courtroom here that lost children, sisters, wives, moms.
Is this a struggle session? Are we in China? I've already said I'm sorry hundreds of times, and I'm done saying I'm sorry. I didn't progenerate this. I wasn't the first person to say it. American gun owners didn't like being blamed for this, as the left did, so we rejected it mentally and said it must not be true.
Yeah.
Well, and if I don't get a refund for my Extends Natural Male Enhancement, it's going to be 1776 all over again. The best thing about Alex Jones to remember, no matter how rough a time you're having in life, he's only 48. Just remember that. He's only 48.
He and I are the same age, John. He and I are the same age. I'm the same age as Alex Jones.
Chris and I particularly love the before and after things where he looks exactly the same, only he's orange in the second one.
Yeah.
He just went through a tanning mist.
A spray tan, yeah.
Oh my God, he hurts my arteries when he talks. It's you can go after these guys, or you can just let plaque take its course. Either way,
And someone that talks, I don't know, roughly is it 3 hours a day? Can't get a word in edgewise.
But I legitimately thought it might have been staged, and I stand by that. And I don't apologize for it.
And don't apologize, Mr. Jones. Please don't apologize.
No, I've already apologized to the parents over and over again.
We know.
I don't apologize to you.
Objection.
Don't apologize to you.
You're going to do it again.
Objection, Judge.
Aren't you?
Objection. Objection. Argumentative.
Don't apologize to you.
Well, it's hard for me to get a word in edgewise.
It is, but I
Because
think
your
there's
client-
one officer of the court and one witness and an officer of the
So why
court
don't
heard
we
the
move on?
objection.
And I can't rule on your attorney's, excuse me.
I'm sorry. Just don't leave me.
Wow.
I can't rule on your attorney's objection.
Understand.
Keep talking.
Okay. All right. Wow. What a cluster that was.
go. Wow. Sorry to miss that trial. Yeah.
Yeah.
The highlight of that, by the way, is when Alex Jones was saying, "I'm sorry, but he was screaming at me."
Yeah.
About his own lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's porn for moral people, folks. Porn for moral people, and so is porn, by the way. But that's
yes. All right, that's a different. So, all right. So we had a lot coming down this week, and the J6 committee coming up. What is it? Wednesday, September 28th.
Yes.
Yeah. So
well, that's what friend of the show, Jamie Raskin was talking all about. They're coming back for the back nine. They got picked up for more episodes. I cannot wait. It's my favorite reality show of the summer, and it's going to get us through fall.
Yes, Senator Durbin talking about this real quick.
The January 6th committee has done an extraordinary job, and it's also good news that we have a Department of Justice under Merrick Garland that is separate from the White House. It is not the president's personal lawyer. In fact, Merrick Garland views himself as the people's lawyer in this country, and I don't know his agenda, and it's a good thing I don't. He is looking at the facts that are coming out in the January 6th situation, and I'm sure going to evaluate them. But when we have evidence of Trump and his enemies list and using the Department of Justice and Bill Barr in egregious fashions, it's quite a refreshing change to have an attorney general who's independent.
John, you know me, I'm happy clappy in general, but this is a lot of things coming at Trump all at once, and it couldn't make me happier. Like, the more gastrointestinal distress he has, the happier I get.
Exactly right. I mean, and let's not forget, Joe Biden signed a law last week getting rid of the statute of limitations on sex assault. So friend of my show, and I think of yours, E. Jean Carroll, has just launched a new lawsuit against Donald Trump.
Yes.
Piling up like the Soros cash is piling up in your house, Steph. It's a beautiful thing.
Kenneth in Florida, you're on with John Fugelsang. Hello, Ken. Hello, Ken.
Thank you for taking my call.
Thank you.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Can
Hello.
you hear me?
Yes. Oh, dear.
Hi, thanks. Hey, happy to be on with you, Stephanie. First, the mama love for you and love for John.
Thank you.
And love for the two guys whose names I can't remember. I'm very sorry.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're interchangeable.
Don Jr. and Eric. Don Jr. and Eric are their names.
It's like a Menudo. I don't even know if they're the same guys or different guys than other years.
So we can leave?
Go ahead.
So anyway, earlier you were talking about the long songs, and back in the day when we heard that song "Never Been to Me," we really didn't understand what the lyrics were about. Obviously we understand now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of derogatory towards some people's lifestyles, and that's kind of sad.
I think the original title was "Don't Be a Whore, just shut your yap."
Well, it wasn't.
Spread your legs, pop out a couple kids, and shut your yap.
Was it sex positive or no? I can't tell.
No.
I thought it was about her never being able to masturbate.
It was slut shaming, wasn't it, John? I've never been to me.
And it's the opposite, because I've actually never been to paradise, but I've been stranded in me for many years now. I'm stuck here.
Despite years of therapy.
Yeah, can't get out.
Yeah,
can't get out.
You know what? That's what happened in COVID isolation is, some self-reflection is good. 2 years solid of it is not. So,
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
That's what my team of therapists say, too.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kenneth.
My IV drip in tells me in the mornings.
That's
I agree.
okay. I don't mind the reactions. Anyway, the reason why I called is because the producers of your show indicated that those songs back then were so long, and one of the reasons why those songs were so long is because these were the days of everything being done from a record. So a record was only so long, and if the DJ needed a break, the DJ needed a long record. And also the only other thing besides records were carts, and carts were just basically short
on behalf of all
tapes that
DJs.
could play some commercials.
Yep.
On behalf of all DJs that had to pee in the 70s, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you had to go the other thing, I mean, you needed
Layla
a wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
At the college radio station, we had the 9-minute remix of "Fascination Street" by The Cure. That's what I put on if I needed it.
That'll do it. Yeah, if you have explosive bowel problems. But
Yes. How many a time did we come out of a radio studio in the 70s going, "Do not go in that bathroom. That is a wreck of an Edmund Fitzgerald in there."
Yeah. It's like, wait, they're playing Layla again? And Hey Jude? What, it's all 9-minute songs here.
Why don't we have the long version of Anagata DeVito? Why? Okay.
Well, I play that as foreplay in my house, but I understand.
Speaking of the coming of the Justice and the Lord, Ginny Thomas will have to testify. Dick Durbin talking about that.
Mrs. Thomas has the right to exercise any authority given to her by the Constitution that is part of someone's civic duty or civic opportunity and responsibility. But when she does that, her husband ought to think twice about the role he's playing on the United States Supreme Court and have the good common sense and good taste to step aside from cases that are in conflict with his wife's active political involvement. And we have evidence of that over and over again. Clarence Thomas has no sensitivity to that conflict of interest, and it's pretty obvious he should have.
John, do you feel like he only stopped short of saying we should get rid of Loving, just as a, so he can still get laid? But if things go south over all this with he and Ginny, I think he's going to he probably will be like, sorry, honey, like to remain married, but it's illegal now.
Yeah, I actually think that Clarence Thomas truly loves this woman, and they're doing all of this just to have hate sex foreplay at our expense. This is just like Hillary Clinton, except Hillary Clinton didn't get to do it behind closed doors. She got to do it on TV, and she had to be under oath. Ginny Thomas is not even going to be put under oath like Bush and Cheney in the 9/11 hearings. So it's a joke. There'll never be any accountability for Ginny Thomas. She will be out there staining the nation for quite a while, and her husband will continue to, be what he is on the Supreme Court bench. A gift from a president who opposed the 1964 Civil Rights Act. That's what Clarence Thomas is. Yeah, it's just I don't see anything bad happening. They're going to get away with it.
That was deeply depressing and yet oddly moving.
I mean, it's depressing until you realize that fascists always lose, and these people are grifters, and Ginny Thomas is a grifter, and any non-millionaire who gives a dime to any Trump or Republican cause is a sucker, and it's been proven. They were suckered by Reagan Bush. They were suckered by Bush and Cheney. They were suckered by Trump. We keep trying to help them, tell them the truth. They hate us for it, and then they agree with us usually about 10 years later. So, let her just do what she does. These right-wing fascists are going to be, it's always going to be the struggle of America, and these people are always
you know what you are? You are a heartbreaker in your Tom Petty baseball hat. That's what you are.
No, thank you. But I mean, I don't think it's bad. I think that, Ginny Thomas and Clarence Thomas will go down in history for what they were, and that's what's going to matter, not what might happen to them in this life.
Yeah. I'm still hopeful
fate is
about what might happen in this life. But all right.